Hey Math Maniacs, it is Vanessa here. We are super stoked. Very quickly, we went from 200 to 300 subscribers on YouTube. So our end of the promise is we are revealing another game from our vault of all-time favorite math games. Today, I will be teaching you the game Pickle. Now this is one that actually Sylvie and I were talking about, trying to figure out who can we give credit for this game. In our memory, we both learned it from Pat Lohr at Edmonton Regional Learning Consortium, but we're not sure of the original source of the game, if it was one that she created. But anyways, it's a fabulous game for place value, and we cannot wait to see. So this game, like so many of our games, is low prep or no prep. We do have some sheets that we will share with you on our free Teachers Pay Teachers store that you could print off and use. However, I do like to teach the students to kind of draw their own. That way they can play it anytime on their whiteboard. So all you need for this game, so once you draw your one big rectangle, or you can refer to it as a column, you then teach them that you're going to need 10 rows. Now the trick I always teach my students, because they always get confused about how many lines to draw. So the first time you make one line or one cut, it equals 2 pieces. So instead of making 10 lines to get 10 rows, they're going to need to make 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that should give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right. So then if you were playing with an opponent, they would do the same on either a shared whiteboard, or in the times of COVID, it would be their own whiteboard, and they'd use their own cards. So they would also have 10 like this. So the object of the game is you're trying to create a number ladder from the lowest to the highest number. This game you can play with 2-digit. We generally play with 3-digit numbers though at my grade level, which is grade 3. To start with, you get your cards. We remove 10s, jokers, queens, and kings. We do keep jacks because jacks have a value of 0. So I'll just put up here that jacks equals 0 so that we remember. All right. So what happens is you shuffle the cards and you flip over 3 cards, and you can put them in any order. So remember, this is a place value game. So if I want to make a low number like 149 and put it near the bottom, I could put it in one of these squares, or I might switch it around to make 416 and put it somewhere in the middle. I think for the purpose of this demonstration, I'll keep it here as 146, and I will, you know what, I think I could probably make a number lower than that. So instead of putting it here, I'm going to write the number here on my number ladder. All right. So if my partner was to go, they would flip over 3 cards. Once again, it doesn't matter the order you flip them over in. You can arrange them however you'd like. I might decide to make, I want to make maybe a greater number this time. So I think this player is going to make 875. And instead of putting it right at the top, because there's still a chance I could draw a 9 or something, you know, I might put it here. Okay. I'll just quickly demonstrate 2 more rounds with this and then explain to you how you would go about playing the game and why, in fact, it's called Pickle. All right. So I'm going to flip over 3 cards. It's the green player's turn now. Oh, okay, I got 2, 3, 2, so I could keep it as 232. I can move it as 322. I think I'm going to do 223 though, because that kind of is not a lot of space between 146. So I'm going to put it there. So once again, you notice I'm putting my numbers in order from least to greatest. So in ascending order from least to greatest. And that's why this player put it, okay, put their number, up there. Ready? So one final time, we're going to draw 3 more cards. Oh, look at that, 953. I think we'll keep it as is, as drawn, and we'll put it up here. So instead of making you watch the entire block, just to explain to you why this game is called Pickle is if at some point during the game you draw cards, and no matter how you arrange the 3 cards, there is no space on your ladder that you can put them where it's going in order from least to greatest. You're in what's called a pickle or a jam, right? You're stuck. So you miss your turn. You will win this game by being the first player to complete their number ladder with numbers in order from least to greatest. And then I always have the students at the end of the time make sure that they are reading their numbers out loud to their partner, and that their partner agrees that the numbers are in order from least to greatest or greatest to least. Anyways, we hope you enjoy this game as much as we do. It's one that we often start the year off with in the fall as we are examining place value concepts. Okay, so like many of the games that we promote here at MathMania, this game can also be modified. As I mentioned, you could try it with 2-digit numbers. However, what we find when playing with 2-digit numbers, it's actually a lot harder because you don't have as much, you're not able to play around as much. You only have 2 numbers you're manipulating, so 10s and 1s instead of 3 for 10s, 1s, and 100s. Also, for our Division 2 friends, we are not forgetting about you. The original game of this is actually from a book called Decimal Pickle, and you can play this as a decimal version where some of the numbers are 10s, some of the numbers are hundredths, and you're trying to go from least to greatest from 0 all the way up to 1.0. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of review how to play that version. And we might come up with a video for you, or at the very, very least, we will post the instructions for you on our Teacher Pay Teacher store. Don't get fooled by the name. Everything we post there is 100% free. So we'll post it there for you sometime the first week of January. All right, take care. Bye-bye.